Hello everyone and welcome to Legion Cap. Magnath versus Holden. It is a little bit of a last minute stream to say the least. However, we're here and we're ready to get some hot PvP action, ladies and gentlemen. Protoss on Protoss. If you're into that shit, let's go, because I am. I believe it is a best of 3. I may be wrong, but I'm pretty sure, okay? In case in case I am mistaken, just remember that I'm kinda it was kinda rushed for me personally. Like it's nobody's fault aside from me. Uh just 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 don't mind it. We're here for StarCraft and we're gonna get StarCraft because we're starting on Magnath LE, or however you want to pronounce it. In the bottom left corner, playing as the pink Protoss, it is Magnath. And his opponent on the other side of the map, in the beautiful yellow, it is Holden. Fantastic. Alright, yeah, I'm literally like so confused about what's happening in my life currently. However, I am not confused about StarCraft, and I see there is a somewhat early probe from Magnath going across the map. And there is a somewhat early forge coming out for Magnath. Well, this is going to get interesting in game 1. Is there going to be scout for the cannon rush? Well, that's a good... Okay, well, the probe is just going to come in here. And, oh, it's going to be a nasty, nasty wall-off if he's going to get it. Oh, the pylon is not going to go up. Oh, this is massive, and the probe taking so much damage as well. Already, it's going down. Oh, that is rough. The second probe is now arriving, so these pylons, well, they will finish. One of them will finish, and the second probe will do its best to get these cannons up and going, and they will go up and going. Well, one of them will. Defensive forge as well as the cyber core going down for Holden. So, I mean, oh, he walled off. Okay, so I was a little worried about the defense, but with the wall off, it's gonna be way harder for Magnath to actually finish the cannon rush. There is also a probe outside in case Holden needs it. Where is the zealot going to be routed? Inside. Okay, the cannon. Yeah, the defensive cannon goes down. So this should be the end of this cannon rush. Will it be though? And ooh, actually, this cyber core is finished, but there is not gonna be a gateway. Yeah, there we go. Wait, okay, there's gonna be a Stargate. No gateway, straight Stargate. Magnath is going to try to break in before the cannon finishes, and actually... Ooh, it's gonna be close. Are the probes gonna be able to make it? Ooh, one of them will on well, full HP, is it? Well, not anymore. On almost full HP with just the shields going down. But what is it really going to do? It's not going to be able to cannon rush here, I don't think, anymore. And there is a Stargate going up for Holden just about now. So there is going to be a Void Ray out very quickly. Magnath is going to try and get the economical advantage, but Holden scouts it immediately, and actually he drops a pylon. He has a forge of his own, and Magnath is walled off in his own base. He used the pylon trick to get the probe out. Who let the probe out? Woof woof. So the pylon finishes, and yeah, I think there's gonna be a cannon here. The Void Ray comes out, there is a Stalker and a cannon to try and stop it, but one Stalker is not gonna make it, especially if it's gonna just fight out on the map like this. With the prismatic alignment, it goes down. Oh, this is a terrible situation for Magnath. There is a second Void Ray on the way, there is a massive field of shield batteries being dropped down right under his natural. So, getting that economical advantage is not going to happen. The cannon gets empowered, the gateway gets empowered as well. And these Void Rays, now 2 Void Rays, can go across the map and just kill everything. And there is going to be a cancel on the Nexus. Magnath knows that he won't be able to hold it, but will he be able to hold it the high ground even? I'm actually doubting it. There is no units for Magnath. Well, okay, never mind. There is one Stalker somehow. Not sure when it popped out, but does it really matter? There are 2 Void Rays on his side on the map now. 1 Stalker will pop out soon, and there is a shield battery, but soon there's gonna be no more Stalkers in production because the Cybercore will go down in seconds. Ooh, the Void Rays, their damage, absolutely amazing. And the pylon is also going to go down, shouldn't be too painful, but then there are gonna be 3 Stalkers against 3 Void Rays, 4 Void Rays actually, and you don't really want equal number of Stalkers to the number of Void Rays of your opponent, even with the shield battery. It's also too far for the overcharge. There are shield batteries of Holden on the low ground here. I don't think Magnath will be able to hold any longer. GG is called, well, G is called, and that's game 1. That was a good start. It like kicked me into overdrive. Let's go. Good stuff. Oh, rip. Legion chat, yeah, thanks guys, but I don't know what it is. Okay, I'm just gonna assume. Did I assume correctly? No. Okay, how about join Legion? Nope. Okay. Well, I guess we're gonna have a little bit of a break. As I try to figure out what's going on. Oh, beautiful. Okay, I gotta go. I gotta go to EU. Alright. There we go. I guess it's to equalize the ping disadvantages slash advantages. Well, either way. No game heart. Not like I'm using it that much, honestly. Like I mostly use game heart for the you know, worker kills on the side when they happen. Especially that me noticing stuff is quite rare. But yeah, either way, enough of talking about nothing. Let's talk about something. Let's talk about the next game, which is on everyone's favorite map of Death Aura. Why do I say everyone's favorite map? Well, because it's the most played map literally everywhere right now. I mean, it's a good map. It has a, you know, 2 building wall on the low ground here. It doesn't have a pervert pillar for the overlord, so I don't know, like, I'm a Protoss player, I'm not gonna complain. Anyway, let's update the scores actually. That was the wrong score, there we go. Also, boom, best of 3. I'm pretty sure it's a best of 3, so I'm just gonna put it there. Anyway, in the top left of Death Aura LE, playing as the pink Protoss, it is Magnath with a Dark Nexus. I'm not sure about these skins. They're kinda cool, but then I don't know. Anyway, his opponent in the bottom right, sending an early probe, but this is a gateway. In yellow, it is Holden. Ooh, is that probe just to scare Magnath? Is he gonna send anything down? No, doesn't seem like it. He's gonna just take his second gas. Okay, he's gonna... Oh, he is actually going to check. Oh, that's such a cool move from Holden. Magnath scared of his own weapons when there is not even a forge here from Holden. And 3 probes are not mining for Magnath, just for 1 of Holden there. Actually 4 probes, including the scouting one. Now Magnath is gonna see, okay, there's no forge. You fooled me. Oh, that was such a cool and nice play from Holden here. I love it. Anyway, seems like the cyber core timings are going to be still very, very similar. No massive advantage has been gained here for Holden, not an advantage nonetheless. Oh, he's full going for the mind games. Oh my goodness, the second pylon proxied. But is he gonna actually proxy something, or is it just for that, you know, for that confusion of his opponent? Actually, that probe sticks around and nothing seems to be planted down in the main, so is it going to be... what is it going to be? A gateway, okay. Not as exciting as I would like to, but it's fine, it's still proxied. There is also double stalker coming out, so a bit more offensive than the sentry stalker from Magnath. I mean, Magnath knows that there is no pylon on this side of the map. Well, no second pylon rather. There's only the first and the third one. He's going to see a probe, but it's the probe from the scout, and he's gonna take a quite quick nexus. I'm not sure how safe is this. I don't quite know how exactly the meta evolved in PvP. You know, that is not on pro level, and even on pro level I'm not quite sure. But what I do know is that Holden is pumping out stalkers off of his 3 gateways right now. And Magnath is, well, he's gonna actually scout some of them moving out. But he's gonna rely on the shield battery and on his force fields. I mean, he's getting stalkers of his own, no tech yet. And look at these. Oh, these are just perfectly aligned. The researches. Fantastic, that's beautiful. Boom! Warp gate. All over the place. Okay, so Holden is going to... Oh, okay, I thought he was proxying a robo. No, this is a robo of Magnath. Magnath is going to get his robo. He doesn't know that there is no Stargate. So he keeps 3 stalkers on the high ground. That may actually quite hurt him. Well, he has force fields, and if they're on time, he should be fine, but that's a lot of yellow stalkers and not that many pink stalkers. And oh no, the stalkers of Holden, that is, can just focus down the shield battery, and then the situation gets a little more rough. There are a lot of force fields, but these sentries are also not DPS. These force fields though are pretty good. The yellow stalkers can still get away, but yeah, Holden is going to be forced to recall. The proxy also has been found out, so that hold was very, very successful from Magnath. He also knows probably that there is no Stargate anywhere, so now he can keep all his units on the low ground, but just straight up, what is the... I think it's... okay, resources lost should be enough. Well, Magnath still lost a bit more, I think, because he lost 2 sentries though. Because that fight was quite... oh yeah, and he also lost the shield batteries, but overall I think that fight was mostly favorable for a Magnath. He also has the robo, he's getting the forge way faster than his opponent, although his opponent is going for blink. So I guess the robo is not your structure of choice for a while. Is this probe actually gonna kill this pilot? Okay, no, there is a stalker to save the day. Okay. Immortal production and +1 out of Magnath. Meanwhile, Holden really likes his gateways and really likes his stalkers. getting them blink for Christmas, getting these gateways. Okay, yeah, that probe is going to die. I'm sorry, Magnath, that's life. That's life. But are these stalkers actually going to be that effective? There are 3 sentries in this army, but I mean, as long as Magnath keeps on the defensive side, these immortals are just going to be amazing. Where is? Wait, what? Oh, there it is. Yeah, these immortals are going to be invaluable against, well, at least defending against these blink stalkers. Yeah. Okay, Magnath. Holden likes his gateways, but Magnath loves his gateway explosions. 6 gates at once, and also charge, but 6 gates. Okay, but will that matter though? These gates will not finish for that attack, that's for sure. So is 2 immortals and a bunch of ooh, he's gonna blink into the main! Well, at least some of his stalkers. Okay, no, all of them are gonna blink into the main, and that is actually very, very dangerous for Magnath. These immortals will have to go through this tiny little choke. The force fields will, well, just let Holden do whatever he wants with that with that pink Protoss army, or the probes for that matter. Although, ooh, the sentries didn't quite make it, and oh, Holden could have done so much more there if these sentries were just chilling kind of around here, maybe even a little further, and just dropped another force field or 2. But these immortals, they are dealing so much damage and they are surviving so much damage as well. But good blink micro here from Holden, allowing him to kill one of the immortals, a bunch of zealots as well, without many losses. Overall, these fights are very, very close. They kind of go one way and another over the course of a single battle. You never know who's actually gonna come out on top. Holden tries to keep the pressure on, but now there are 3 mortals, a lot of charge loss as well. The shield battery will be popped off, and yeah, these stalkers have to get away. What is the plan for the players? Charge is going to be the next choice for Holden. I wouldn't mind these raptors with this many gateways and stalkers already with blink, but I guess he wants more of a movie kind of style, and I don't blame him at all. He's a Protoss player after all. And look at that, same thing from Magnath. He's gonna go for these Archons and charge lots with a lot of immortals to buffer against these stalkers mostly. So we have the beautiful true Protoss players inside. What really worries me for Holden is that he doesn't have upgrades whatsoever, and +2 is slowly finishing for Magnath, and also now he's taking a not very favorable fight. These stalkers look like a big army, but these immortals are really powerful. These chargeless are just eating the blink stalkers for breakfast, and GG is called. Yeah, that just wasn't enough from Holden, and Magnath is gonna take game number 2. Are we going to an A again? Oh my goodness. Okay then. Yep, I think I was right. I think I was right. Ooh, Kerrigan. What is this camera about? Is that a camera? Because if it is, then it's looking kinda too low. Her eyes are here, okay? Her brain is here if you want the psionic powers. There we go. She looks at it! I bet it was intentional. 100%, come on. Whoa. Take it easy, girl. Okay, game 3, let's go, let's go! This is fantastic. Oh, I'm playing Zerg, I guess. Sounds interesting. Oh, no, never mind. Holden is playing Terran. Oh, okay, we're gonna have a tiny bit of a break. Uh, so I'm just gonna... Just gonna type something real quick, and wow, what can we do? We can stare at Kerrigan if we really want to. This is pretty cool, not gonna lie. This ball, like its sole purpose is to like. Is she playing? Is she just playing with a ball? Is that the whole the entire like reason for it? Anyway, this question will have to wait for another time because right now the countdown starts and we're going into game number 3. Beautiful. Fantastic. One, go! Okay, so last time... Oh, hold on. Oh, we have some lag issues. Also, I realized that I have the Polish announcers and stuff, all the Polish voices. I changed it for the laughs, and I forget about it every single time. So you heard the beautiful gra zatrzymana from the adjutant, just the Polish one. Let's wait 1 minute. Okay then. Well, so we can talk about the ball again, I guess. I mean, it's made of like kind of layers, but it keeps itself together. But then with psionic powers, you can just kind of open it. Is it openable with anything else? Maybe it's just so hard to open, like physical strength wouldn't actually make it. But then if your mind is powerful enough, you know, you can manage it. How does Holden have 50 minerals already when Magnath is barely getting his probes to mine? Oh, wait. You get 50 minerals at the beginning. I am stupid. Magnath just started the worker and Holden didn't quite manage it. That makes sense. Hey, we're good. Alright, awesome. Gra wznowiona. Okay, so last time we were on the dark map. Now it's time for the light shade. In the top left of this beautiful, beautiful map, flying with the pink Protoss probes, it is Magnath. And his opponent, who really, really likes stalkers, in the yellow it is Holden. Whoa! Alright. Okay, so just so Magnath isn't jealous. Whoa, Magnath. And then you have this in the... Oh my god, okay. Anyway, gateways first from both of the players. Seems like no early probes moving out. Actually, I think a cannon rush right now would be such a great play. Oh, excuse me, I had to yawn. It would be such a great play simply because Magnath overreacted last time, and well, it kind of worked out for him anyway, but now I think he will be more conservative with his response to the cannon rush, and it could really, really mess up his defense if he wasn't careful. But yeah, none of that happening, both of the players going for 2 gates, into the cybercore as well. Magnath scouting. Whoa, never mind. I said scouting. I meant proxying a pylon. Oh, this is such a nasty proxy spot. I think I've seen like at least 2 proxies in my own games exactly in this spot. And well, it's going to be a robo. There we go. That's exciting. Not some gateway. That's what I'm talking about. It's going to be proxy robo from Magna. Seems like on 2 gates. And it doesn't. Ooh, is it gonna be? Oh, it's going to be scouted almost immediately. Oh, this is painful. So Magnath now is going to be in some trouble, and Holden knows exactly what's coming, so he can prepare pretty much perfectly. Kill the probe. Come on. Oh no. So the probe stays alive. Is the proxy going to stay alive? There are 2 stalkers coming to defend here for Magnath. There are 2 stalkers of Holden as well, and oh no, the stalker of Magnath taking so much damage immediately, and I think he's gonna lose that battle. He brings the probe to give him just that tiny little bit of the advantage, and with the good micro here, he actually wins that battle. 1 stalker survives. For Holden with almost full HP, he can actually fight it. Well, he could, but now there are more pink stalkers joining. And well, Holden is going to try and take that fight, but yeah, it's not quite gonna happen. There are already 4 stalkers moving in on Holden's main. Wait, excuse me. 3 stalkers and an immortal, even worse. And there are just 2 sentries. I mean, force fields are good, but not that good. They're not going to kill an immortal. The batteries fall, and this might be just GG, just straight up. I, I don't think Holden can hold on to this Nexus. Oh, with the Prism also joining. 600 ping. Ooh. Oh, that was anticlimactic. Ping takes that game. The ping had 600 actions per minute. I mean, you can't do anything. Oh man, that kind of sucks. I think this could have been so much better without the lag. I think this would be way closer. But well, in the end, Magnath takes the victory here. The question is, do I have anything else to cast? I think so. Just gotta get it real quick. Real quick. Or am I? Or am I gonna have the replay? Well, I can always get something, so that's exactly what I'm gonna do. Just gonna grab a bunch of this stuff. Sorry it's taking so long. Again, it was a very last minute decision to stream right now. So it's kind of Kinda crazy. Oh, I'm still on an A. Okay, I'm just gonna quickly jump to Europe. Just in case any issues appear. Excuse me, and zoop. And I'm even gonna be a professional streamer and change the title to add. It's not only this one game, also a bunch of replays. So manage stream. Wow, I feel so amazing. Plus replays. Done. Done and done. Fantastic. Okay. So we have a ton of replays now. We're not gonna run out anytime soon. We actually have a best of 3. So I think I'm actually gonna go for it. Just 3 games of the same players. I think it's more interesting when you can see the patterns. And oh, god damn it, that's annoying. It's fine. We'll get over. I mean, I will get over it. Yeah, you can see the patterns and the mind games in the best of 3 that do not quite appear in a best of 1, or just a random, replay out of the best of 3 or something like that. So yeah, so it's gonna be cool to have a best of 3 indeed. Best of 3 and also best of the Legion Cup apparently, as you could have seen from the folder if you were watching carefully. Alright, here we go. In the top right of Pillars of Gold, LE, playing as the Red Zerg, it is... Oh, I messed up the... Hold on. It is Papa Panda. I shouldn't have selected the hatch. I'm still getting the observer stuff, ready. And his opponent, the blue Protoss in the bottom left, it is... Westopoli? Westopoli? It is West. I'm gonna go with West, just so it's all clear and so I don't have issues with pronouncing it every time. When I say it 10 times during a single battle. The Stalkers of West. The Stalkers of West are engaging now. Alright, so it's going to be a gateway on the low ground. Seems like nothing crazy, and surprisingly it is going to be a hatch first from Papa Panda. If you know anything about Papa Panda, you know exactly why it is surprising. If you don't know anything about Papa Panda, then well, you're probably gonna know soon enough. It's a best of 3. The probe makes its way across the map. It sees exactly the gas and the pull timings, it sees the natural, it sees everything it wanted to see. So the Nexus can safely go down before the cybernetics core. Yeah, click that probe 20 times just like I do. This is the only way. You cannot click it once and leave it there. No, that's not allowed. If you're playing Protoss, you just gotta click the worker a few times around, just around before placing a building. Otherwise, it's gonna build slower. If you don't know that, you're not a real Protoss player, obviously. Okay, pull finishes. What is it gonna be? Or rather, how many Zerglings is it gonna be? 2 queens and 4 Zerglings? 6 Zerglings? 6 Zerglings and 2 drones. So, still Papa Panda going for that macro. And well, he's gonna scout. Is he gonna scout? Okay, he is going to scout the Twilight Council. So, well, I mean, there's nothing crazy going on anywhere. The Adept is now moving across the map. It is going to be no, there we go. It is going to be greeted by Hololings, 6 out already, and 4 more on the way. So that's a lot of links. That is, I mean, okay, now that is a lot of links. 14 more in the production tab there for a second. So now the real deal starts. But glaives are being chrono boosted out, and if these links do not make their way across the map quickly, or if they get scouted, this may be really rough for our Zerg player. Robo, almost halfway done. It's not gonna be quite helpful against this kind of an attack that is currently moving across the map. It is by no means a very committed attack. There is a third base now finishing for Papa Panda. I need to get some water. My water supplies have diminished. But yeah, now a lot of lings are going to be knocking on the Protoss door. And what the Yo! Yo, the drones! The drones mineral walked! Holy shit, I actually... Where the hell were these drones? Am I blind? Well, they were stacked between the Zerglings, that's why I missed them. Holy shit, I actually did not see them. They mineral walk here and they start attacking the Stalker from the other side. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Papa Panda. That's exactly what I was talking about. The Stalker is going to fall. There is not going to be a wall. The probes have been pulled and they have to hold the line almost all on their own. My goodness. The Prism will save one of the Adepts. Okay, will save some of the Adepts actually, but the Zerglings are now inside. And I mean, there are gonna be Adepts. They do have Glaives now, so they will trade quite well against these lings, but a lot of damage has been dealt already and the Zergling stream does not stop. Look at this, Zerglings everywhere. This is disgusting. Little bugs swarming the map. 14 probes have fallen already and more are dying as I speak. Oh, this Adept is also going to fall. 2 more, the Warpin of 2 more will hold the line for now. The third one joins in. Okay, now Glaives are really irreplaceable. That's so many lings, and before these Adepts actually kill them, they are gonna die themselves. The Prism can help save these units. The Probe will try to wall off, but I mean, it's gonna be rough. And okay, there we go, picks up the Adept. So at least that is going to be saved. This gateway though, getting very low. The Adepts, I mean, this is so close. I mean, the Adepts are doing so much damage so quickly, but the gate is going to fall and there is no rewall on that side. The Lings come into the main, and I think this might be the beginning of the end. The workers are going to be transferred. I mean, oh no, the Warpers with the Adepts passed the probes. I cannot speak. My goodness. How many workers will fall? 10 more, and yeah, I think now the wall is pretty much completely gone. The Adepts, there are 3 Adepts on the map, and there's not gonna be more. GG is called. Papa Panda takes game number 1. I'm having a hard time speaking English. For some reason. Like my mouth feels weird. Maybe I'm just talking too much. That is a possibility. Ah, damn it, now I have to log in every time. I think that, nope. Okay. Got it. Whew, okay, so that was game 1. Now you know exactly what kind of Zerg player Papa Panda is. Although it was pretty tame for his standards. It was, you know, 3 hatches were down. There weren't many drones. I think there were 15 last time I looked. Some may have fallen actually. I'm not quite sure. Either way, yeah, there were not too many drones, but you know, there were 3 bases, a bunch of queens that weren't on the other side of the map, so it was still pretty tame. Let's see what's gonna happen this game on Submarine. I think still the smallest map in the pool, even though the new maps are, well, they were kind of between like Submarine and the other maps, the macro maps, when it comes to the rush distance. Anyway, in the bottom right of Submarine LE, actually, let me just... Whoa, nope. Of Submarine LE are red dirty Zerg. It is Papa Panda. I really don't like how the lighting looks on this hatch, on this map, on the hatcheries. It makes them look ugly, in my opinion. Anyway, and his opponent, after almost holding but not quite, the blue Protoss player, it is Westopoli. West. Okay. Look at this. Hatch first again from Papa Panda. What a shame. I mean, not like, you know, not like people don't know how to deal with 12 pool, but it's still a pretty strong build, especially if your opponent doesn't know if you're going into macro or all leaning off of it. But you know, there are other options which do not require hatch first, like, you know, you can place a pool pretty much at any number of the supply and it will be a build. I think I haven't heard of 13 pool, but I bet it's a thing. Maybe not a great thing, but I bet it is a thing and someone tried it and then had success with it. Alright, so there is going to be a third hatch, even before the second hatchery finishes. So quite quick, nothing crazy, nothing too crazy at least. 2 queens, soon we should see around 4 Zerglings as well. For this adept that is currently being chrono boosted out. I gotta slow down because I'm gonna kill my voice before I can even finish this series. So it is a Twilight Council. Again, being the choice for the Protoss player. Meanwhile, the 4 Zerglings are gonna try to move across the map. They bypass the adept that can... Ooh, pick up the 2 more! The 2 more! Yeah, the 2 more has been picked off. Nicely done there by West. He gets the scout off, but the adept is getting very low and actually getting surrounded as well, and it's gonna fall. That is not I mean, it's not a disaster, but that is quite bad when it comes to scouting of our Protoss player, who seems to be going for the exact same thing again. I mean, I don't hate this choice whatsoever, especially that glaives are quite strong in general, and also, excuse me, because Papa Panda didn't quite see the entire build in the last game. However, it is going to be a Roach Warren that is going to be quick enough for the glaives, and that is very important, because with Zerglings, I mean, glaive adepts kill Zerglings very quickly. Glaive adepts kill queens quite quickly, but glaive adepts just don't kill roaches. I mean, if there is one roach, there is a possibility that the adepts will actually kill it at some point. However, nobody has lived long enough to see all the shots being fired and the road up until the roach dies. So yeah, 3 roaches starting right now. Doesn't sound like a lot, but again, against glaive adepts, even just a few roaches is quite amazing. Ooh, I gotta get that spine up. That spine is also quite important. So the idea is that you have a spine. Wait, okay, I guess you have a spine in every base. I was gonna say you have a spine in the 3rd, and then you don't have to really worry about that too much. But well, let's talk about this massive shade that will be finished. There are 2 roaches right now on top of the adepts, but they just kind of leave. And oh my goodness. Did these adepts just kill a roach? Anyway, they will keep going right now because that is a lot of glaive adepts. And well, the spine will be helpful, but it's not in range currently, so this is actually very, very rough. Okay, now the roach reinforcements join in, and you can see even from the, what was it, 5 roaches that were in the beginning, 2 survived. That's how long roaches survive against adepts. But well, the adepts can just shade away, and that's exactly what they are doing. They are trying to pick off whatever they can, not finding as much success as at the very beginning, but still being a massive nuisance. Although now that the roaches are out, Papa Panda is switching back to drones. Kinda surprisingly. Meanwhile, the Protoss player is going to take the 3rd, is going to start the Immortal production as well. You know, all that good Protoss stuff that Protosses usually do after a glaive build. And well, these adepts are still alive and still trying to deal damage. They will find, I believe, 1 drone before being recalled back home. I'm not gonna stream for long today because I have work to do, first of all, and second of all, I was streaming for quite a long time today, and my throat is not liking me very much. So don't make the announcement like, oh my god, all the replays gonna get casted. 1 more series, maybe. I think like 1 more replay, maybe 2 more replays. Oh, hi Countess, nice to see you here, and thank you for the follow, I appreciate it very, very much. Okay, but let's get back to the game, because, well, there are 12 drones on the way, and I think this could have been a mistake, because there is quite powerful attack here from the Protoss player. 1 immortal, 2 immortals, a bunch of stalkers, the glaive adepts that survived, and 2 of those sentries that can be used right now. Oh, force fielded! Oh, the force field a little bit late, not quite catching all of these roaches that it could. But does it really matter? I don't think it does matter. The army supply almost equal, but the army supply of the Zerg is mostly in roaches and a few Zerglings that literally died in 2 seconds. And yeah, the Zerg army just kinda dies. And this might be GG. The Immortals just now, the shields of the Immortals going down. But like, I mean, what is there really to finish them off? 3 roaches will try to finish 1 off. They will fail. The Immortals being immortal. Okay, maybe not, because this one is gonna die to a spine crawler. And it's gonna disappear! Okay, I'm sorry. I shouldn't make fun of this, because there's still a game here. Because there's 26 Zerglings on the way. The Spire finishing, but under fire. Spire under fire. Okay, another immortal dies. Another one under attack. And I think Papa Panda is eventually going to clean this up with Zerglings. The adepts all died. And now there's nothing here to defeat these lings. The Spire though did fall. A lot of workers also died, so now... Oh no, the immortal... Okay, the immortal will be saved. Now Papa Panda has to do damage. There is just no world in which a Zerg that is down 12 workers is going to feel good about his position. So the Zerglings will go across the map. They will eventually target the immortal, but only when the battery finishes and gets overcharged, a massive stalker army, well, massive, quite big, okay, a medium stalker army will help repel the not so very dangerous attack. And now West is in a really good spot and not really lacking anything. Now Papa Panda is the one that has to actually take action and try and get back into the game. So yeah, he seems to be trying to get back into it through economy. Okay, I'm not actually sure because he's taking the fort, but he's also making a lot of links. Maybe scared of another attack. The few mutas that got out, I mean, what they're gonna do against this many stalkers? They might kill a probe or two, but there are shield batteries down already in, I think, every base. Yeah, exactly. So, yeah, these mutas will come in, try to poke, but, well, they will poke and nothing else. It's gonna be like, poke, poke, hello probe, and they're just gonna fly away. Okay, I'm gonna read chat for a tiny little second. All the replays that are going to get casted. Excuse me? Magnath! Okay, back to the game again. Because this fourth is not going to go up. That's a lot of stalkers. And one immortal that survived this entire onslaught. Again, this entire army could die to a lot of links, but there's just not a lot of links. Some hydras will pop out and they will immediately die to everything Protoss on this side of the map. Okay, not all of them. This one is actually surviving so much. What the hell? Go, Hydralisk! No! No! Okay, well, this Hydralisk dies, and I think this might mark the end of this game. The Zerglings will come back. They are not going to do... well, they are going to do great because it's mostly stalkers, but it's still not enough with this kind of an advantage for the Protoss player. The Immortal dies? Okay, what? How is Papa Panda still holding this? I have no idea, but he is. He's losing more and more workers and he's going to struggle more and more as time goes by. But for now, he's still in this game. Zealot Rambai coming into his third, however. There is no fourth, let's remember, it's been cancelled. So yeah, now Papa Panda has almost half the workers. Well, a little bit more than half the workers of West. But yeah, remember how I said that this is not a position where Zerg is comfortable? Now it's not a position where anybody would be comfortable. Especially that Storm is coming out, even Robo Bay is coming out, so West's going for some kind of a, I'm assuming, Colossus Storm combo? I mean, it will kill Hydras and Zerglings quick, that's for sure. If it's actually going to be Colossus, maybe it's gonna be something like, I don't know, Prism Speed or something. Or maybe he's scared of Lurkers, so he's gonna get Observer Speed. I will find out soon enough. I mean, he's right to be afraid of Lurkers. I guess it's the ultimate weapon of comeback for the Zerg players. Attacking into Lurkers, especially with Stalkers and Archons in your army, is not a fantastic idea 90% of the time, but now Papa Panda is going to struggle again because there is a small Zealot Rambai in his third and a massive attack in his fourth that still is not up. And yeah, the Zerg is sending the entire, well, not very massive, but the entire army to the third, and the fourth is not even going to be cancelled. It will be killed. Storm is done. Colossi are on the way indeed. There is a Stargate on the way as well. The Lurker then not yet finished. Just attack! You have Storm, you can just kill this. Yes, yes, yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. It's my Protoss instincts. Storm's landing on all of the Hydras right now, and I know every caster says that all the time, but great Storms will kill all of those. Will almost kill even the Overlords. Look at this. Another Storm on literally 2 Hydras. There is Storm to spare. Another one on, again, 2 Hydras. But oh my goodness, look at this. Papa Panda still holds. I mean, the Zealot Rambai has cleared his third, and now, what is it? One 1/4 of the workers, but well, Papa Panda is still in this game and he will try to come back, and I do not blame him. I love this actually. The Zerglings will come in, they will target the shield battery, but there is recall available and a lot of Zealots are being recalled, and High Templar. So just a ton of Templar being recalled. There is a freaking Colossus. Oh no, 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 no! The Lurkers will be found by 2 Stalkers and a Zealot, so maybe one of them will survive, but no, that was the biggest chance of Papa Panda. Oh, after so many miraculous holds, he just dies to having his... Oh no, his lurkers scouted and killed immediately. Oh, that was so sad. No, I mean, I always root for the Protoss, but this time I really wanted to see Papa Panda take that game. I mean, obviously he wouldn't take that game because there are 3 games in the best of 3. But at least get lurkers and keep fighting, and yeah, that would have been amazing. But I guess there's only so many miracles that can happen during one game. Oh hey Papa Panda, I didn't even notice you. I mean, sorry. I didn't even notice you. It's just the truth, okay? So that yeah, just forget I said anything. Let's just get into the game number 3. Peak Zerg, indeed. Magnath bot. I love this. Armani turtle? You mean just turtle on the lurkers? I'm just gonna assume that because that's what 99% of the Zergs do when they're behind. I guess Armani is 99% of the Zergs. That is a possibility. Anyway. Oh, actually I'm gonna remember this time. Oh, that was... What? Okay. Yeah! Alright, in the top left of Romanticide LE. Playing as the red Zerg it is, Papa Panda. I'm not sure what I should do with the cursor. I kinda hover it over so it shows the name, but I don't know. Anyway. And his opponent, after a very rough but eventually successful for him game number 2, the blue Protoss it is, Westopoli. How do you pronounce? I hate it. You know I'm terrible with pronouncing names. And this is like one of those names that I'm having real trouble pronouncing. But there are more important things going on than name pronouncing, because this hatchery was misplaced. If you look real close, if you look real close, these minerals are a little far away from the hatchery. Like you gotta be on point with your eyesight. There is a circle here that might help you figure out, because this circle, it kind of doesn't match the hatchery positioning. You can compare it to this circle if you want to. So yeah, this hatchery is a little misplaced, and this could have this could change the game a little bit. Anyway, obviously the lack of the hatchery is scouted by West. There is going to be a probe that actually scouts the exact position of the proxy. I mean, now the most interesting thing for me is the reaction. What is West going to do? Well, right now he should... Okay, there is a pylon. I thought he didn't build a pylon. He's going to finish the wall. He's gonna send the Zealot to try and damage the hatchery as much as he can. West Pole. Okay, yeah, whatever. West. Yeah, okay. I give up. It's West. Okay, West. If I'm offending West, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, but I don't get the Poli part of his name. I tried to rhyme and I failed. Okay, I'll stop. There was an attempt to place a spine there. It didn't quite work because there's a zealot and a stalker here. Obviously, if you didn't notice, this mineral wall was mined out by Papa Panda, and now this is where the fun begins. The creep is going to start to move forward towards that Protoss base. The roaches will start popping out of this proxy hatchery, and oh my god, the madman is going to plant a hatchery in the wrong natural again. I mean, this is not really a natural, but again, it's just misplaced, okay? Don't judge. Yeah, this hatchery is not going to go up. However, it is going to buy a lot of time for this hatchery and all the units to rally across the map and you know, start actually endangering the Protoss bases, the Protoss buildings. There is going to be a robo. Also, there is a third gate in the main. They will help to produce enough units. Oh my goodness, he is a genius! Oh, I didn't even think about it, but he's mining the freaking Reach gas to get more Ravagers. And actually, once the link speed finishes, he gets a Stalker, at least one Stalker. He takes down one of the batteries. Oh, there is no natural nexus here for West, so there is no battery overcharge. Oh, this might change the entire game. I mean, you know, Protosses have managed without it before, but you know, it's gonna be way harder, definitely. And actually, West overextending a tiny bit, he might lose a unit or two to the Zerglings and the Biles, but now there is an Immortal, and the Immortal is going to be fantastic against these roaches and Ravagers. The Queen getting a little ambitious of the creep is also going to fall, and this is another one of those points where West has a big chance of breaking out. I'm not sure how much of a contain is it, but he's actually going to take down the hatchery. What? The damage output of these units is amazing. But well, I mean, there's still a lot of roaches and lings in this in these cocoons. Also a lot of roaches and ravagers and lings, as you can see, out already. I mean, we've seen what Papa Panda can do with small amounts of units, and now that the Protoss also has a small amount of units, unlike the last game, this is getting very, very interesting. The Biles, obviously very dangerous, especially when you're in the choke like this. Nice force field is going to prevent most of the Zerglings from going in, but also prevent some of the stalkers from backing up. And well, a lot of these Protoss units have fallen. Not as many Zerg units though, a bunch of lings, but lings are very, very cheap, unlike stalkers. And now the last shield battery falls. Seems like Papa Panda is trying to damage this wall as much as he can at the same time to maybe get some lings in. Okay, never mind. He's just gonna try to damage whatever he can. And I mean, that's a lot of Ravagers right now. And with the Biles, even the Immortals have to back off. Although there are 3 Immortals out now. There are 3 Immortals out, but there are not gonna be any more Stalkers anytime soon if this Cybernetics core falls. Okay, let's just forget about that because the Zerglings are going to surround... Okay, almost. Are they? They are going to surround 1 Immortal. This could have been so much worse. But still, that is a lot of Zerg. And the wall is getting dangerously low. 1 gateway already has fallen. These overlords, no! The Cyber Core dangerously low. The gateway dangerously low, just everything dangerously low. There was a nexus there at some point, it was cancelled, and that is a good idea because the Zerg units just keep on coming. There are still 2 batteries, one of them pretty much out of energy. I mean, this is a rough spot for West, but Papa Panda is not very rich himself. So who exactly is winning here? I mean, at this point, West Topoli, because he can just chase these units with 3 immortals. Amazing immortals, by the way. But then, I mean, wait, is Papa Panda out of larva or something? No, he has a bunch. Because he has a lot of minerals right now. Do I see what? The rich geyser. No, what drones? In the main? What? Oh my god, no! No! Oh no! Not the drones! Oh, this is so sad. Oh my god, I can't believe this. Okay, back to the actual fights. The creep can now be cleared, there is an observer out, but I mean, West is really ambitious, just going out on the creep, killing it by standing in the middle of it. If there were a bunch of lings there, that army could have actually died. Let's remember, Immortals are really good, but if there are enough Zerglings, they can just surround them, and there's not much they can do. Uh, but, but, there is a Dark Shrine, ladies and gentlemen. They say when behind Dark Shrine. I don't think West is behind, considering he has 35 workers to 17, 37 workers to 17, and 2 bases to, well, now also 2, but you know, it was pretty much 1 base until now. So I mean, I still don't mind the Dark Shrine. I think the Dark Shrine is a good thing. Actually, I think the Dark Shrine can be even better when you're ahead, because you can just afford to send a bunch of these DTs around and not really care that much, even if they die. But yeah, right now Papa Panda is on, well, half of a base against 1.5 of a base. And he has to do something, and he has to do something quickly, and if he can surround this army, he will do something. Actually, this force field's walling off the entire Protoss army, and the Biles, oh my goodness, landing on everything, the Zerglings surrounding the Immortals and the Stalkers and the Zealots. Holy excuse me. Holy heck, the Biles destroying the 2 pylons that were powering everything, and now who's behind now, Papa Panda seems to be saying, as his Ravagers are moving up this ramp, biling everything on their way, destroying Immortals like they don't care at all. But there are 2 DTs. Oh my goodness, there are 2 DTs and they will literally kill everything. There is not a single Overseer on the entire map. So these Ravagers are on a timer, and this timer is not very long, as you can see. Last Ravager dies on his own terms, I'm pretty sure. But I mean, the wall is still not sealed, so a bunch of lings can just stream in, and that's exactly what's happening. What is happening? I'm not sure, but it is happening. Oh my. Yeah, DT is not very good as the wall dudes, if I can call them that. And I mean, the worker count is somehow slowly but surely equalizing. The army count, well, I mean, there are DTs. We gotta count those. But still, I mean, there is 1 Archon, 2 very low Zealots, and what is it? 2 DTs. This is the entire army of the Protoss player. What is the army of the Zerg player? It is not. There are 3 queens. Wait, where is the 3rd one? 1, 2, wait, where? Oh, okay, here. So, yeah, 3 queens. That's it. 3 roaches on the way. What is going on? Oh, the Papa Panda is so nice. Look at this. there are some overlords, and he doesn't want them to be lonely. There's a pair here, there's a pair here. These guys have been, through some rough times together, it seems like. Well, there is one here, and I guess this one kind of got separated. I don't know, domestic violence or something. Let's not, let's not disturb them. Okay, so I don't want to say the game normalized, but it kind of seems like the game has normalized somewhat. Papa Panda is just 3 workers behind, and we've seen what he can do being 30 workers behind. So this game is not even close to being over. Both players on 2 bases, both players on rather small armies. There is a... Oh, no! No! He did not just scout that by having a warp prism with 2 archons in it, right as it was planted down. I cannot believe this. Anyway, there is a warp prism with 2 archons inside them. Inside it, rather, is going to try to deal some damage. Not gonna quite get it here, but this is the real damage that these archons dealt. Scouting this is such a massive deal. Thankfully, Papa Panda realizes quite early on what's going on, so he's gonna cancel it and build a third in a traditional spot. Meanwhile, the Prism trying to deal damage wherever it can. Oh my goodness, there's nothing in the wall. No, Zerglings, no, just run in. Just run in. You have... It's open. The doors are open. No, this could have been so much worse here for West. Oh. Oh, okay. What? It's just been getting interesting. No. No, it was 34 to 32 workers. It was 3 bases to 3. Well, almost. It was almost... Oh no! Papa Panda leaves the game, and West is gonna take it. Oh, I can't believe this. Oh, there could have been so much more to this game. Like, last game Papa Panda was holding on for so long, taking fantastic engagements considering his position, and staying alive forever. And this game, he was barely behind. And he leaves. Oh, this is such a shame. But, well, obviously, uh, let's not discount West. He did a fantastic job defending all this weird stuff that Papa Panda was throwing at him. Oh my goodness, that was amazing. Oh, thank you for playing that. These games were absolutely great. Okay, let's see. Is there any 2-game series maybe? Probably not. If it's best off, it's probably, the closest series. Okay, there seems to be a 2-game series here. Nope. Wait. Yes. Yes. Okay. So we're gonna go for a 2-game series here, just so I can actually do something useful with my life, and not get my, you know. Don't die from, I don't know, some kind of throat overload. I don't know. Anyway. Pillars of Gold, and this time I don't think I know any of the players, if I'm correct. I just glanced over the names, so I may be wrong, but... Yeah, I do not know these players, or at least I don't think so. So, it's going to be interesting for me. Actually, the last series was very, very interesting for me. Anyway, let's just get straight into it. In the bottom left of Pillars of Gold LE, the green Protoss it is. What? the green Protoss. And his opponent in the top right. Finally someone with a name I can actually pronounce. The blue Terran, it is Wojtek. Someone in the chat, help me. How do you pronounce this? Anybody, please. Okay. Barracks at home. Gateway at home. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised. I'm not surprised to see the gateway at home. No, I mean the Protoss. How do you pronounce the this? Because I know how to pronounce Wojtek. It's a Polish name. Anyways, it is a cyber core before Nexus, so nothing too crazy, but it is a Marine first. So what may get interesting is, oh my goodness, the probe blocking the expansion. A classic. A classic. It will pay for it with its, I guess, existence, because it didn't blow up, it just disappeared. But yeah. Oh, it is going to be a Marine first into a Reaper. Oh my goodness. This is such a big brain. The pros player is gonna be like, oh yeah, there is no Reaper, let me just send everything across the map. And suddenly, whoop, there is a freaking Reaper in your main. At least I guess that's what the plan is, and the rally points seem to confirm my suspicions. Anyway, factory, Nexus, shield battery, and other stuff from the production tab. Okay, let's see this. Adept going across the map. Ooh, the probe is gonna spot the Reaper. That is actually quite massive. It will again pay for it with its life. Seems like the Adept will not go back, but there is a Stalker already there at home, and it's not going to go across the map. What can the Adept do? Well, it's actually getting an SCV here. There's not enough Marines to help defend. Another SCV may fall. He loads it in! Oh, nice! I think he has no idea what the hotkey is, because he never actually does that. So he had to check. I mean, obviously, like, you know, that's what I would do. There is a possibility that Wojtek is a way better player. You know, a tiny possibility that he's way better. And he actually knows the hotkey, but yeah. Anyway. Ooh, that could have been a scout at least. Widow Mines coming out as the twilight finishes and Blink starts. Robo on the way, is it? Oh, he's on one gate. Okay, interesting. The Adept finally getting pushed away and actually barely losing any health at all in this exchange. So nice control from the Protoss. The green Protoss. This also obviously confirms what exactly the Terran player is doing, that the mines have been revealed. Well, it doesn't reveal what exactly the Terran player is doing, but it gives some clues for the Protoss here. Wait, what blew up here? Huh? Am I blind? I mean, I am, but am I that blind? Anyway, 3 additional gateways being added on. Oh, okay, the Reaper was still alive. I thought it died. Oh. This is a fairly passive game right now. There's not much going on. Tanks in production, I guess Wojtek making sure he doesn't die to any kind of blink shenanigans, having this Widow Mine, having this tank in the main, the Raven being there as well in case of any DTs or anything like that, and also to disable any Colossi that the Terran player will encounter. Getting that Observer, obviously nice bonus. Raven, good unit. I am surprised we don't see it more often. Okay, here it comes. How many gates are there? 4. There are 4 gates. There is Blink. There is a Warp Prism. And there are a bunch of stalkers going across the map. The Reaper is going to go into this main to try to be a nuisance. There are 2 stalkers already there. But ooh, the mine was moved! Oh no! Oh, that's a real shame. I don't think there is an observer with this army. And actually, okay, never mind. The Protoss is just going to blink on top of it and actually dealing a lot of damage. Oh, not getting that bunker may be an issue later on. Just finish it quick before the repair really kicks in. And yeah, he is going to finish it. And now actually, without the tank here, without the bunker, this is a bit of a rough spot. There are 3 Marauders now joining this army. The tank is getting a little bit closer, but that is a lot of stalkers. With the right control, there we go. The Protoss can just blink away and save pretty much every single one of these stalkers if he's good enough. The orbital command has to be floated away. The SCVs pulled, 2 more Marines dying and a Marauder dying for pretty much free, for practically free if you're loco. And yeah, this is a very, very rough spot for Wojtek right now. Ooh, okay, that was a bit of an ambitious blink into the tanks, into the Marauders, and this was the mistake Wojtek was hoping for. He pulls the boys just in case. Oh, he pulls all the boys. Pull them back though, please. No, don't keep them like this. Okay, finally, he pulls them back to mining. And yeah, that blink to the high ground was a little bit ambitious from the Protoss, and now he has to back off. He has to slow down, get his tech going, get that Robobay, get that Forge, get these additional gateways as well. Obviously having the 3rd behind it. He tries to poke in every now and then, as you can see, but with 2 tanks and a whole lot of bio here, there is no real opening for these stalkers at the moment. Whew. Alright. More stalkers being added on whenever possible. Still keeping the pressure up, still sharking around that Terra Natural, and actually seems like Wojtek will try to move out. And with the stalkers outside here, it's gonna be kind of rough. Like the stalkers can pick up the medivacs, they can pick up marines, even tanks if they're lucky, and they can even blink up into the main. Well, unless they're gonna be cornered. Okay, there is the blink. Oh, the mine! Oh, that is rough. Oh, what? The 1 marine kills the prism. Oh no, that was such a massive deal. Yeah, the Protoss has to just move back. Although delaying this command center was a nice thing, it is not nice enough for the amount of stalkers that died. Yeah, I don't know what's with the death animations. Everything just disappears for no reason. So the Terran move out. The Marines are running. Alright, we have our orders, boys. A scan goes down and the commander is like, actually, back up! Back up! Seeing the Colossus, seeing the amount of stalkers and zealots, Wojtek decides to wait a little bit before actually moving out. And I guess it's a good decision. I don't know, I'm not a Terran player, but seeing this Protoss army, there is 1 Colossus, and there is 1 Raven with enough energy. I feel like this is a decent trade to take at the moment, but now 2nd Colossus pops out, and this is where things get a little bit rough. However, that will not stop Wojtek. The move out has been scouted by this suicidal stalker, and this is actually massive. Forcing a siege this far away from the Protoss base is obviously fantastic for the green player. Yes, I will never say his name because I have no idea how. And now the Terran will start leapfrogging slowly but surely. Ooh, splits of a bunch of bio here. That is fantastic. Starts taking down these workers. They are not being pulled. The Colossi are not being pulled to the side to try and attack. I think that was a misclick. This is hallucinated Colossus, but maybe not. Maybe it's a big brain play. And now seems like the Protoss player will just move in. The Chargeless taking a lot of that tank fire onto themselves, and the Stalkers and the Colossi can just finish off everything else with a bunch of Archons there to buffer. Decent fight, but losing 13 workers, not that it's a massive deal. Still 15 workers ahead are green Protoss, but you know, he could have been 20, 28 workers ahead, and that would be a bigger deal. Now he will try to counterattack without the Colossi, apparently. Just a bunch of Stalkers, a few Zealots, and an Archon. Upper ramp into the Terran Natural. Yeah, they realize it's not going to work, so they back off, but actually the Terran player overextending a little bit, trying to take down the Colossi, not quite getting it, and now losing a Medivac full of Marauders. So both players taking massive hits when it comes to the army supply, but the army supply tells a bit of a story when it comes to this game. 36 for Wojtek and 84 for the Green Protoss. Oh, that's rough. That is very rough. And sending a drop is a risky play. Is it going to pay off? Even if there is a 4th base already up and running and being chrono boosted on the green side of the map. So 4 bases against 2, I don't care how many mules you have, you just don't have enough mineral patches to mine from. As you can see, so many of them already depleted, especially in the main base. 1 mule just chilling here. And well, upper ramp, into the natural, into the tanks, doesn't matter, warps in the face of Wojtek and takes the game. I gotta Google the pronunciation of that word. If I'm supposed to cast another game with him. Polish game sounds? Yeah, exactly. I don't actually notice those unless there's actual, like, you know, Polish being spoken. Which happens sometimes when you observe from the point of view of the player or something. How would you pronounce what? The Green Protoss name? I have no idea. Let me just translate.
Baum ist Baum.
Really?
Baum ist Baum.
I'm just gonna call him Tree.
Tree.
The translator tells me it literally means tree. So wrong tab. So I'm sorry, Mr. Baum, I guess. But you're now Tree. You're also a green Protoss, so can't go wrong with Tree. I didn't sleep enough today, and I'm getting very sleepy. I'll try to stay awake for this game. Hopefully, it will be as exciting as all the previous ones. And yeah, let's go. In the top left corner of a Lightshade LE, playing as the green Protoss is Baum is Baum, I guess. And his opponent in the bottom right, the blue Terran player, it is from Poland, Wojtek. If he's not Polish, that would be quite hilarious. I've actually, you know the game Iron Harvest, right? There's this bear that is called Wojtek. I love, in general, there's a bunch of like Polish names for mechs and such. I love when like YouTubers try to pronounce it. It's fantastic. Like, especially that a lot of them actually get very close. Especially the ones that you know do their research. Uh, it's just I don't know. There's something fun about hearing someone from another country trying to speak your language. I guess people from like England and US do not have that as much because so many people actually speak their languages. Uh, Also, I know that Polish people in general like when foreigners speak Polish. So I guess I'm part of the stereotype. My throat is actually dying. What the hell? That kind of sucks. Anyway, this time Reaper first. So no crazy surprises. Also getting down this command center a little bit faster than last time. And yeah, let's see what the Reaper can actually do. It was core before Nexus, so probably not too much. But I've seen good Reaper micro. And I am after all pianogenic, so yeah, let's see. The pylon is being assaulted right now with 2 pistols of power. And it seems like it's gonna be it. Oh no. Set scar. Yeah, you're right. There we go. Fixed. So, the Reaper dies a painful death, at least I assume so. I don't know, maybe the glaives of the Adepts are actually, I don't know, tickling you to death. Oh wait, no, that's the sentries. Anyway, so we're back with the good old Adept versus Marine slash SCV fight, and for now, the Adept is going to be winning that fight quite hard, and the Stalker will join. And this is where Mr. Wojtek is in a whole lot of trouble. Thankfully, his CC managed to finish, so he can morph it and then float it if he really needs to. But there's literally no units for the Terran player. And this reactor is quite important. If it's gonna fall for practically free, Wojtek is going to be in quite a lot of trouble. Right now though, 2 Marines and a Hellion pop out with a little bit of micro and that repair. This reactor will live for now, but for now one SCV will pay for it with its life, and the CC has to be floated away. Another Marine, almost dying. The Hellion's getting hit a little bit as well. And now look at this move. Using the shade to spot the supply depot on the high ground. Alright, let's look on the other side of the map. We have 4 gateways in total, Blink on the way, and a Robo Chrono boosting out an Observer, and what I assume is going to be Warp Prism next. So a very, very similar build, but this time Tree is in a very good spot. He's containing his opponent on one base. He's keeping the pressure up. He's trying to deal as much damage, and actually he might take down this depot. It's already burning, and if an SCV is not going to be pulled, it's going to actually die. But Mr. Wojtek is going to get started with some counter pressure. Well, some quite heavy counter pressure. 4 Hellions inside this medivac, boosting across the map as everything, and I mean everything for the Protoss, at least I assume so. Yep, I am right. Is being rallied across the map. I don't think Tree realizes. Okay, now he realizes in what trouble he is, because he's pulling back his stalkers. Or actually, never mind, he's not. He's just gonna go for it, so it's gonna turn into somewhat of a base trade. Is there enough for Wojtek to defend? There is one tank. Yeah, that is not enough against this many stalkers, but some of them do not blink up. There is a bunker in the main. There is a landed Viking, which deals a surprisingly high amount of damage against mechanical units, which stalkers obviously are. And now, actually, where did the Hellions go? Okay, the Hellions are moving into the main now, but a lot of SCVs dying right now in the main of the Terran player, and the stalkers are still going. The bunker, ooh, it is going to, oh, is it going to fall? Repair, SCVs. Oh, it's gonna fall, the bunker! The bunker is gonna live! And this is such a massive deal, because now in the main of the Protoss player... Okay, no, I thought the probes are gonna start dying left and right. And I think they could have if the Hellions were just dropped on top of the Stalkers. It doesn't really matter that much. But... Wojtek holds. Tree holds. Somewhat. I mean, there wasn't really an attack, more like holds of the harass, and well, we can definitely see by the amount of workers that both players have what situation they are in. Okay, yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Just kill the probes. Who cares about 3 stalkers? Okay, this one is actually blocking the Hellions from moving in further, but now... Well, it's still a terrible situation for Wojtek, but it's a little better than it was when it comes to worker count. Especially with the amount of mules. Let's remember, there are 2 orbitals dropping mules at the moment. But what I think Wojtek really lacks right now is production. He can produce 1 Marauder and 1 Marine, well, 2 Marines at a time. Okay, he tries to go for a tank, it's not going to happen. He has no stim, he has no medivacs. Just nothing to really challenge this mass stalker army right now. The bunker is very nice, but it's not going to move. And if it's not repaired, okay, it is going to be repaired immediately. But oh, that's just too many stalkers, isn't it? Oh my goodness, this bunker. Oh, I can't believe this. This bunker stays alive once again, but so many SCVs paid for it with their lives. I don't think this matters anymore. At this point, there's just gonna be more stalkers than SCVs repairing the bunker. I mean, obviously. Okay, I'm getting too tired. Either way, the bunker will live until the very end, but will not keep Wojtek alive. And Baum as Baum, I guess, is going to take game number 2. Stalker, good unit. My goodness, my throat is really giving up on me. That sucks, but I won't let it stop me. I won't let it stop me. Unless it will stop me, then that would suck. For today though, we're gonna end it here. Thanks everyone for joining me. I guess I will try to get some more games casted on Sunday. I don't think tomorrow I will have time for that. But we will see. There is definitely going to be the link in the server. But for now, thanks everyone for joining me, and I hope to see you next time. See ya!